everyone. I am coming to you live from Portland International Airport. So I'm live here. I just arrived here from Chicago. I'm here at Portland International Airport and have to take a shuttle to Corvallis, which is my eventual destination. So that's about 45 minutes away, and I thought I'd pop in here with a quick video for day 7. Today's prompt for you is change. I love the saying, when you're green, you grow, when you're ripe, you rot. There's such a world of meaning contained in those two lines. It means that as long as you're learning and embracing and growing and changing, then you are expanding your vision of life, your dreams, your goals, the way you serve and the way you show up in the world. But when you believe that you know everything and there's no more room for growth, because that's what fighting change does to us, it keeps us stuck in a rut, it keeps us in the same familiar place. We're not willing to do anything different. We find that challenging. And when we begin to do that, then we rot. There is no room for growth. There's nothing new. We're not open to new experiences, new people, new situations, nothing. And that is one of the hardest things when we're grieving. When grief just places us, loss just places us in that space of change. Change we didn't ask for, change we don't want. And so we fight it, we resist it, we move away, we push it, we deny it, we do everything we can to run away from change. But if we bring change into our everyday lives, if we can learn to become friends with change, if we can open to change, if we can change something every single day, every single week, then our brain just goes, okay, change isn't such a bad thing. Change isn't the bully in the room. Change isn't danger. We become a little more friendly with change. We become more adaptable. And that's why today's prompt for you is change. So the suggestions I have for you are really simple. Try changing something up about your life. Maybe you want to change the color of your walls, if that's an option. Maybe you want to change the colors you wear. If you're someone who wears black all the time, try colors. If you're someone who wears colors all the time, maybe try sober tones like browns and blacks. Change the route you drive to work. If you drive the same way, take a different path, a different road, and see what experiences you open yourself up to by doing that. Change up something in your life so that you begin to know two things. First of all, this is change you're choosing, and every time we choose change, we open to something new and fresh and inviting. And the second thing is, when we change something, we then know that change isn't as threatening or as scary as we make it out to be. We can become really comfortable, stuck in a rut, doing the same thing over and over again every single day. But that does not promote growth, that does not expand your soul. And life, by its fundamental nature, is change. We have to change. If we fight or resist change, we get stuck, we stay miserable and unhappy. And this is the difference between people who heal from loss, who transform their lives, and who go on to find something that serves them and serves the world. They find their purpose, versus people who just allow change to shut them down, because they're fighting it in their minds and their hearts. They're going, I didn't ask for this, I didn't want it, I want life to go back to the way it used to be. And life doesn't do that, right? You know this if you're grieving a loss. Life doesn't and cannot go back to what it used to be. Life is asking you to become more adaptable to your current reality, your new normal. And so when we choose change in the way that I've asked you to get comfortable with change, we recognize that change isn't all bad. Of course, it's change you're choosing, which is always easier. When it's change you're not choosing, that's when we feel stuck, like a job you lose, or someone you love dying, or a diagnosis you don't want, or an accident that causes bodily injury. This is change we don't choose, and we struggle with it. And it's okay to struggle with it, but we have to learn to adapt and move to a space of acceptance. So learning to choose change and move in the direction of befriending change is a good practice. It's a really great spiritual practice that will help you move to change you didn't ask for, or that will let you live in the space of change you didn't ask for by fighting it and resisting it a little bit less. So that's my prompt for you. I hope you all are having a beautiful day. I am, like I said, in Portland Airport, getting ready in about 45 minutes to take a shuttle. So I have to head out. I want to go get a coffee and then walk over to the shuttle stop. I will check in with you tomorrow morning, but in the meantime, keep posting, keep sharing, keep commenting. I love reading all your posts, and I try to respond to as many as possible. If I've missed any, I apologize, but it is my intention to respond to as many as I can. So keep up the good work. You're creating a great sense of community here by talking to each other and cheering each other on. So I'm just super excited at how this challenge is turning out. I also want you to know that I'm working on something whereby we can keep this, the challenge prompts that you've been doing, they're really spiritual concepts, and I'm working on something that I'm really excited about, which is a spiritual mentoring program. And that's going to be an 11-week program. So I'm having so much fun creating it. It's going to be a small circle of women, 6 women perhaps, is what I'm thinking. I invite you to message me if you have any questions about it, if you'd like to know more about it. I invite you to reach out to me. So that's it for now, friends. I will be back tomorrow. Have a beautiful day.